Hello, beautiful souls. How are you? Thank you so much for tuning in to this energy update. I have sort of been going through my own experience of what September is bringing us and really presenting to us. So, this is more of the remainder of September and energy update. And perhaps you've been feeling since we've sort of taken a turn, like things slowing down, perhaps children going back to school in your world, and we can sense that summer is coming to an end pretty soon. And that also, in turn, like we have this full moon on Saturday, depending on where you are in the world. This full moon in Pisces that is keeping us in this very like aloof, dreamlike state. Perhaps you've been getting like really big visions, really big ideas, like creating long-term plans. And at the same time, Mercury's going into retrograde. Perhaps you've been feeling that energy where there's been some miscommunication, where there's been some technology glitches, and maybe your temper is a little bit shorter than usual, or you're just sort of like a little bit more sensitive, I guess would be the correct word. Just a little bit more sensitive, needing a little bit more softness, needing a little bit more tenderness and love. Or just like a big giant hug. That sounds just so great right now. And we are experiencing so much. There's so much collapsing. There's so much being exposed. We're going to start to see that more. And also in this shift towards fall, depending on where you are, maybe you're going into fall, slowing down the year, or maybe you are going into summer, depending on where you are in the world. So wherever you are in the world, just reflecting on the energies. This full moon is this period of reflection, this desire to feel calm, to feel grounded, to feel safe. And a lot of us are craving that right now. There's a lot shifting. There's a lot coming to the surface and for the collective. And then individually, you may be experiencing challenges or lessons in money and stability, or you feel the need to move. You know that something's coming, but you're like, when's this happening? And the universe is like, not yet. So we're sort of in this lingering energy right now. You know something's shifting. You know you're going through big transformation. That might be triggering for you. You might feel pretty alone. Or lonely, even though you're surrounded by incredible humans, your community. But if you do feel alone, you're not alone. I am feeling similar. And they're also showing like, it takes time. Like the universe, our mind, wants things to happen like instantly. We have this great idea. We have, we're ready for something new, and we want it to happen right now because that's the way we're programmed. And the universe is deprogramming us right now to stay present, to continue to stay in the flow. And that's also what this Pisces full moon is showing us, is to stay in the flow or to go with the flow. Sort of imagine yourself like down a lazy river on like a little tube or a raft, and just to embody the energy that you want to feel and experience. Maybe you are feeling a little blocked in that way. So what I would suggest is getting outside in nature as much as you can right now. Grounding, walk barefoot if that's possible for you. Walk barefoot in the grass, walk barefoot on a trail. Spending time outside in nature is so beneficial for our bodies, for our well-being, for our hearts, and it keeps us connected to the earth and helps us really appreciate all the small things, like the leaves blowing in the wind, the hummingbird that flies by randomly, or the little frog hopping in the grass, all those little things, and smelling the flowers that can be so joyful. And yeah, what brings you joy? What is it that brings you so much joy and happiness? And can you, maybe that's like dancing to music, cooking in the kitchen, getting creative, knitting, or whatever it may be. Allow yourself to honor those needs, honor the joy, and really, my throat just made a sound, really appreciate what brings you joy. And also, journaling is huge. So perhaps journaling what brings you joy, what you're grateful for, just coming back into the energy of gratitude. And if you are experiencing challenges, perhaps with work, perhaps with the direction life is taking you, money, relationships, right now it's just we're in this lull. We're in this big this big pause. So that might feel like a big pause, but it's all happening for a reason. So just continue to stay tuned into you and your needs and your desires, and really show up as the person, the energy that you want to be here as, and what it is that you're wanting to call in. So this is a great time to practice that, really touching or tuning into the way something feels. Like, how does it feel to be in a beautiful relationship, healthy relationship? How does it feel to receive money? How does it feel to feel grounded, to feel stable? How does it feel to really live the life that you're wanting to create? And that is kind of the biggest theme right now, is feel into it, feel it all, and then start to really practice embodying the energy of what all that feels like, what it is that you are calling in. And over the next few weeks, while Mercury's in retrograde, it's a time to reflect. And there's 6 planets in retrograde, so it is a big time to reflect, and like you might feel things coming up for review, and it's just the universe showing you what's still lingering in the system, what it is that is bringing back like what's important to you. So bringing back what's important to you, or showing you what is important to you. So if like an idea or a vision is coming back, the universe is like, hey, remember this? Like, let's kind of dial it up a little bit. Let's see what this looks and feels like, and reflect on it. And is that still resonant for you? So overall, September is a month of reflection, a month of tuning into staying present, tuning into grounding, and giving yourself permission to enjoy the slower pace that we're kind of in right now. We don't need to be hustling all the time. We don't need to be constantly like moving and doing. That's not who we're here to be. And it's going to continue to become more like this as we continue to move forward in life. It's going to be really slowing down, really appreciating our surroundings, really appreciating our community, working together more in community and supporting each other. Tune out the noise, tune out social media, tune out anything that draws your energy down, or is triggering for you. It's really an important time to continue to practice staying present. And again, going with the flow. I'm reiterating going with the flow a lot. So for the remainder of September, can you continue to be in that kind of dreamy state and trust that you are being supported and well taken care of? So I hope this resonated with you, and thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your patience on this energy update. And if you'd like to work with me one-on-one through an Akashic record reading, energy work, intuitive readings, astrology, feel free to click the link in the bio. And I look forward to tuning in next time with you all. Cheers.